Alright, here I go again, camping. Maybe a hike tomorrow. Well, maybe not even camping if I can't find a spot tonight. I'm going out on a Saturday, so it's super risky. But it is what it is. Took a couple weeks off, get some stuff done. So I'm pretty excited to get back out there. So, see you when I get there. Well, I made it. We're here. Hopefully I can find some camping spots. It's been raining quite a bit, so this may be interesting. Hopefully the rain made everybody want to go home. Maybe I can find a spot. I don't know how long it's going to keep raining. It's just sprinkling a bit right now, so it's not too bad, but, you know, it could get worse. I went here last year. That's why I knew to come back, because when I was here last year, I do remember seeing quite a few camping spots. Hopefully, like I said, they're not all taken up. I suppose you could camp there, I guess. I don't know. Look in here. Oh, dang, it is muddy. Muddy. Beautiful, though. There's Pikes Peak right there. I don't know if you can see it off in the distance with the angle of the lens, but there it is. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going, maybe get a little deeper and see what I can find. I'm not a big fan of camp spots right on the side of the road. You know, everybody's driving by you while you're trying to sleep or what have you. I want to get a little bit more secluded, so I'm just going to keep going for a bit. See if I can't find something better, but I think there was a spot right as I was coming in too, so, you know, at least we've got a worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, I got at least one place to stay. Find something and get my tent up at least before it starts pouring rain, if it does decide to start pouring rain. What do we got on here? Blah 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 blah. No shooting. Oh, vehicle without license plates prohibited on some routes. Hopefully that means nobody's gonna come in here and ride their motorcycles at 7:30 in the morning like last time. Rather annoying. I also don't see any fire pits, so I did check and to see if there was a fire ban here, and it didn't show that there was, but I'm not seeing any fire pits. Oh, I remember this one now. Alright, yeah, I remember. Well, we'll see if we can get something down deeper in here. See if we can't find something. Dead end. Is somebody in there? Is there somebody in here? Holy hell. This might be my spot today. Motorized route ends. I don't know what that means. Looks like there's a place over there I can set the tent up, though. Shit, let me get out and look. Still not seeing any signs of any fires anywhere. I'm wondering. I think I might cruise back out the way we came, take a look at those signs, and make sure they didn't say anything about no fires. You know, just because I don't want to cause trouble. Might be a little bit upset if you tried to start a fire, considering this place already was on fire a couple of years ago. But we'll see. Okay. Stand roadways, pack it in. Oh, look at that. Put it out. Every spark dead out. That means never leave a campfire unattended. That means we're good to go. Kick ass. Now we get to see if I can somehow manage to start a fire with wet wood in the rain. I'm going to take this loop a bit, see if I can't find a little bit more tucked away part or camping spot. Whoosh! There's the first spot, 979. Alright, let's keep going and see if we can't find something a little deeper. Yeah, starting a fire with wet wood. This might be interesting. Wash out. Cut out there. Starting to rain again. It's 6:30, so I really gotta. Ooh. Oh nope, somebody's there. We got a couple more hours of daylight left. Nice if I had a spot right now. A couple hours of daylight would be pretty cool. I do not have a spot right now. Down in there. There's a spot in there. I'm gonna go look. Again, it's one of those situations where you're not gonna know if there's anybody in there till you're already on top of them. Yep, they are. I can see them from here. Suck. I'm wondering if that first spot I went into isn't, well, they got a little sign there too, telling people that's where the spot's at. That's pretty cool. I wonder if that spot I didn't find in the first place wasn't, like an entrance to a friggin' motorcycle trail or something. I don't think it was. I'm gonna try a couple more spots, and if these spots are plugged up, I'm headed back to that first one before I lose it. Wasn't a bad spot, really. Oop, what do we got here? Is anybody down there? Anyone? Anybody down there? Probably. 981. Anyone? Anybody? Anybody here? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There's nobody here. This is it. This is the spot. I am going to park my Jeep up here so everybody can see that I'm in this spot and not come in. Alright, so got the tent set up. Getting pretty quick at it. It's only second time in, but I understand it. You got an understanding. It is starting to sprinkle a bit, but hopefully it won't be too bad. Still need to get that fire going, or else it really wouldn't bother me at all that it's sprinkling. But see where I put the Jeep. Parked it up where the two roads leading into this place are, so hopefully people don't come in and bother me. And a little fire pit area over there, a fire pit area here. Then I faced the tent to the south because I don't necessarily want to wake up looking at this in the morning. I definitely want to wake up looking at this. You can't see it because of the angle of this camera, but at Pikes Peak right over there. So tomorrow morning, you know, if I don't get eaten by a bear tonight, this is what I'll see when I get up. It's going to be awesome. Might actually hang out here a bit tomorrow if the motorcycle guys don't wake me up. Anyway, we'll keep on, try to get that fire going. Alright, so here's what I'm doing to try to rectify this wet wood situation. I don't know if it's going to work, but it's worth a shot. So I picked up, you know, just pieces of wet wood. You can see it's only really wet on the outside, but you can see everything's soaked. So what I started doing is started chopping them right down the middle. Get down to the dry stuff. So what I'm hoping is this will be dry enough to start a fire. And then as I lay on these larger pieces, the fire will dry them out, the outside of it, and then by the time that happens, the inside will be burning. I'll have a good enough fire to where we can just keep putting these semi-wet logs on, and it'll just do its thing. Anyway, that's my hope. We'll see in a second. Okay, so the rain's lightened up here a tiny bit, but I can't wait. I can't wait much longer. It's starting to get dark, so I'm gonna go for it. I've ooh, this is messy. Chopped up little bits of wood. Then I see here's a bunch of dirty, or a bunch of wet stuff right there. And I chopped in the insides, and then I chopped in the insides again, try to get to the driest portion of it that I could. I'm gonna go ahead and go with these cotton things like I did last time. I'm not playing around. It's too wet. It's getting too late. So I'm not gonna try anything fancy. Probably just end up screwing it up anyway. I saw how it went last time, but so anyway, I started with sticks all this size, and I just kept chopping them and chopping them until we ended up with these tiny little dry slivers from the inside. And hopefully I can get them burning, then get some bigger pieces burning, and then some bigger pieces, and on and on and on. It may not work, may not be any fire tonight. I don't know, but we are about to find out. Good old trusty lighter. Oh, that didn't work. Come on, baby. Definitely need a fire, definitely on, especially on days like today. Fire good. Yeah, this is not looking good. I think I'm gonna put me another one of those cotton balls on there. Good thing they're cheap. Cheap and easy. super smoky because it's all really wet. Okay, well that sucked. It took forever. I don't know how I've been working on this. I don't even know if you could see me, because it's pretty dark. But, yeah, no fire going. So, every time I put something on it, it wouldn't dry out fast enough to burn. Smoking like crazy. They probably thought the forest was on fire again. But, finally went on the search for some different wood. And I found a hardwood. And cut it up, which makes more sense because the rain wouldn't be able to penetrate it. So it's completely dry, except for just a little bit on the outside. Finally I threw it on and I got a fire. Huh? Alright. So anyway, I'm going to rest now and enjoy this and make sure I don't get eaten by a bear. Alright. Pretty excited about this. Finally figured out the fire thing in the rain. It's going well now. I doubt you can see me, but maybe you'll get a glow. So I'll test to see how good a GoPro is. But look at this. Look at that. That's a fire. Took forever, but once you get it going, I'm throwing a lot of wet stuff on it at this point. I mean, once you get it going, you get some nice hot coals, just throw the wet stuff right on. It smokes like crazy, but you know, it dries out really fast and just keeps going. So I'm just wandering out there, finding the wet junk and just putting it right on the fire. It's working pretty good. By the way, can you hear that? Shh. Can you hear that? Exactly. Nothing. Pretty awesome. Well, good morning. I made it. I didn't get eaten by any bears. It was a pretty good night, I guess. Except for the fact I was freezing the whole time because I decided to try out my new lightweight sleeping bag. And, I was really cold, so I'm going to ditch that idea, go back to my other one. But other than that, it's all good. Looking, I can see Pikes Peak out there, which is really cool. You can see that. And up there in the distance, I don't know how well you can see it, but yeah, it's my view out of my tent this morning, which is, I'm going to say, pretty cool. Except for the motorcycles, but at least they just started up. It's 8:30. That's fair enough. I guess, that sounds really close. I guess it was just, they're just really loud. Almost sounded like they were in my camp. But, no. I mean, I'm a ways from the road, but not very far. So anyway, I'm going to wander around today and see what I can see. See you later. Well, I made it out. I'm all packed up. Done with the camping. It was good times. I enjoyed it. Could have done it without the rain and whatnot, but lessons learned. Starting fires in the rain. So anyway, I'm headed off now to a hike. It's a Rock Pond to Worley Ranch Loop, whatever that is. It's down in Divide, which is the town I went through to get to here, which is why I do the camping, because I'm already here to do the hike. And they're getting really far away, so I just wake up and there's no driving to do really, but I'm going to head over there, and it's a 7.6 mile hike. So we'll see how